Machines weighing 30 tons are rolling into Big Cypress National Preserve as crews search for gas and oil.
A lot of people get angry, but I get sad.
Betty Osceola is part of the Miccosukee tribe. She says she's against the exploration that's been in the works here for years. For her, it's personal.
Being an indigenous person and having grown up and lived in this area, my people have ancestral ties here. There's a lot of burial grounds in this area.
And more than 400 recorded cultural sites in the entire preserve, according to the Park Service. Sites Osceola doesn't want disturbed, as she says she can't see what benefit this exploration brings to her tribe. Burnett Oil Company is working on a seismic survey, work that legally was approved by the National Park Service in May of 2016. Now, the work is possible because despite the land being on a preserve, the mineral rights for what's underground are actually owned by Collier Resources. That company is leasing those rights to Burnett. It's work Amber Crooks with the Conservancy of Southwest Florida says they've been fighting since the last year because they're worried about
soils, vegetation, how it would impact the hydrology of the area, and how it might disturb wildlife.
The Conservancy of Southwest Florida is one of the entities listed in these court documents that challenge the project from going forward, but a judge overturned their challenge, allowing the project to continue.
Yeah, of course, the Conservancy and our partners were disappointed that we didn't prevail.
Which means the work will continue and could eventually feed our need for oil.
Because the working man has to go back and forth and feed his family, and when you take gas money out of his pocket, that's when you're hurting them.
Jimmy Blanks is one of the thousands of drivers going past the exploration site along Alligator Alley daily. He says going after oil reserves is necessary when it comes to keeping prices low, but he says to...
You work smart. They know how to do it. They have the technology. Just don't let them get stupid and lazy.
In a statement to Wink News, Burnett says, quote, "We appreciate the confidence the National Park Service has placed in Burnett's approved plan of operations as we conduct surveying within the Big Cypress National Preserve. We will be working closely with the National Park Service to ensure we follow their guidelines. As a company, we strive to promote a culture of preservation and good stewardship on the land where we operate. We will protect the legacy through our work in Southwest Florida." Oil and gas production makes up nearly 3% of Florida's employment, according to energyindepth.org. That's about 300,000 direct and indirect jobs. I asked a spokesperson for Burnett how many jobs this project would lead to in Southwest Florida. He said it's too soon to tell and was unable to say how many are working here right now. Meanwhile, these big machines can only work in the dry season, and the NPS says Burnett reclamation crews will follow the equipment, making sure ruts get filled in and plants replaced if needed. If oil is found and there's a spill, the company responsible for any of the pollution would be financially responsible, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, something Osceola says she hopes they stick to because...
When my grandkids grow up, they deserve to have a place to exist, just like I had a place to exist.
In this 110 square miles of preserve where work is already underway. In Collier County, Channing Frampton, Wink News Now.